Ladies and gentlemen, on Back of Cincinnati Man, we're here to talk about Amazon series Batman: The Cape Crusader, season 1, episode 8. How do you feel about it?
It was 26 minutes long, but it still seemed like a short episode to me.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know why.
Cause they pumping them out. They pumping them out.
Or maybe because we're like watching them back to back.
It was okay. The main problem I had with it though is, do you know what didn't make no sense out of everything that happened? You brought all those, what were they, orphans?
Yeah.
You brought all those orphans and there ain't no parental supervision. As in there's no, you got 20 or 30 orphans and one old lady with them. You don't have anybody watching the kids.
Yeah.
And they've been in foster care. They've been probably abused, abandoned, all kind of stuff, and you don't have nobody there. And also, why were all the kids the same age? No, it's like foster kids. They made sure to get it. It's like, look, we only want the kids from 6 years old to 9.
Maybe that's the age range for
they
that.
They take the older ones. The oldest ones have been throwing hands in Natalia. They were okay. What you about to say?
Nothing.
Nah, you gotta say it.
I was just saying maybe that was just the age range for that field trip.
All of you stay back. Harvey Dent is a piece of trash in the beginning of it, the middle of it, and at the end he tries to have a conscience. But they never really showed it really growing throughout the series or anything. He just saw that he made a mistake about the kids missing. Other than that, it was just kind of weird. This made me question if Batman's really a good detective or anything. He's just kind of there. Like, or Bruce Wayne / Batman. When he got beat up by the carnies, I was so mad. He trying to find a little girl. You want little girls? We don't like that. We're going to beat you up. So they made the carnival people look dumb, which they did. They made them look like morons. And then he fights them. He could have whooped half of them. He just took the beating. It was like, why you going to get beat up, Bruce? And you got thrown in mud and everything. It didn't make any sense. Natalia killing her brother and not realizing was hilarious.
Why? Because she didn't realize.
She pushed him.
Yeah.
He hurt his spine crack. And he's laying there. He's like, I can't feel my legs. She'd be like, yeah, you'll be all right. I'll see you later. It was like, yo.
Maybe she just thought because the bookcase was on him.
That was crazy. He said, I can't. You can feel a book. Then let me throw some books on your legs. You can feel them.
No, it was a whole case, a bookcase.
That hurts. It ain't gonna be no look. I'm gonna throw a whole bookcase on your legs. I want you to be like, I can't feel this at all. It was all right episode, but it was over the top with the kids and stuff. Like that one kid that all of a sudden just did what all the other kids should have did when the kid kicked.
My concern is I think her name was Miss Thomas. When she said, "Oh, Stephanie's missing," like
Steffi or something like that.
Steffi, like Diggy wasn't missing the day before because the boy Jason said he didn't come to class. So, and they went to a carnival.
And yeah, because that was at first that was kind of confusing. Like they're all part of the same thing.
Yeah,
like they're all part of the same foster thing that happens to be right next to it.
No, because they were in the same room. Remember, he woke him up to go to the carnival the day before.
No, I mean all the other kids connected to that. I'm saying it's kind of weird that it's like they just looked over and like, oh, the carnival's right there, and they made a big deal like we brought all these kids here. What from around the corner? They right over there.
But yeah, like my concern is he didn't go to class that day, and y'all still chose to go to carnival.
I find it hilarious that they burn Harvey at the end of this randomly. Like I said, there's a lot of narratives throughout the series that I wish was developed more. I wish we see Harley. Harley was just kind of like a run-of-the-mill jerk, but we haven't had enough of him, like even privately spazzing. You know what I mean? Like I can't believe he ain't doing none of that. It's just yep. Oh, man, that sucked.
I always felt like Harvey was like the mild-mannered good guy. Like in all the things I've seen of Batman and Harvey Dent, he's always been like a kind of almost a happy-go-lucky person.
But when he loses it, he loses it.
Except for, I'm trying to think of the animation.
Yeah, he had anger issues in the 90s one. They actually had showed him going to a psychiatrist and everything.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of weird how there's no hint of it at all. The only thing they're trying to explain is like, oh, the stress of the election. That's why he turned. That's what's going to happen. But that's all I got. You got anything else you want to? No. This episode was not. I didn't hate it, but it was kind of boring. Kind of just straight to the point. And hilarious. Like I said, the only kid decided to kick her, and it's like, oh. And then they didn't really say, I guess she's a vampire. I don't know what she is. Mm-hmm. Should have put her down. She's dangerous. That's what she is.
Well, she tried to. At the end, she said, just leave me out here.
Yeah, Batman was like, no. Like this, hey, this might be, I'll say for the end of the series. But we'll catch you with y'all later on the next one.
Bye.
Yeah, bye.
Yeah, bye.
Right. I'm disgusted by this series.